Selamat pagi teman online. Oke, kita lanjut lagi nih Genshin Impact hari ini. Hari ini farmingnya apa ya? By the way, jangan lupa join Discord kita yang dalam ya. RV Discord ada di link deskripsi. Nah, lihat di Discord dulu. Hari ini ada material apa aja yang bisa yang ada di hari ini gitu ya. Ini hari apa sih? Kamis ya, Kamis. Kamis ada material apa ya? Kita lihat Teviat nih di Discord, ada Teviat per material untuk hari Kamis. Forsaken Reef, Taisan Mansion, Violet Court, nggak ada yang dipakai. Cecilia Garden, Hidden Place, Court of Flowing Sand, nggak ada yang dipakai. Berarti kita hari ini nyari artefak kayak aja. Kemarin jelek semua, kacau. Muncul defense lagi. Terus dapat bagus, jodoh match bonus aja. Bukan cryo. Ya sudah lah ya, mau gimana lagi. Agak lama ya, kalau di ngawal tuh selalu lama tuh, bingung. Saya doang apa teman-teman juga gitu? Jangan lupa nih event nih guys ya, event jalur berbahaya. Tapi kita kayaknya kemarin kita udah event di video di live stream sebelumnya, jadi bisa dilihat tuh perjalanan kita. Kita nyelesain misi harian dulu ya. Pas banget nih, ada yang di sini. Nyelesain dari yang paling dekat dengan adventure. Apa sih namanya? Apa sih post adventure? Ya itulah ya, teman-teman tahu lah. Yang bisa ngeklaim misi harian kayak gitu, eksplorasi.
There is still a lot left to do. Ad Astra.
Bennett. Kalian ekspedisinya kebanyakan apa guys? Aku dahulukan batu, habis itu baru makanan satu gitu ya, buat jaga-jaga aja kan. Kita butuh makanan buat revive kalau misalkan ada terjadi sesuatu yang tidak terduga gitu ya. Flora ya, ya. Langsung ya Flora, ini misi harian loh Flora ya, ya. Iya, iya Flora. Iya, iya, iya. Error guys, streaming kita nggak smooth. Nggak apa-apa lah. Tuh ngapain tadi? Pergi ke patung Seven Dragon Spine untuk letakkan paket di sana. Untuk apa kita letakkan paket di sana, Flora? Huh? Aku tadi tidak lihat. Jauh banget.
Next on the agenda.
Ini udah. Ini udah loh. Taruh di mana guys? Di bawah apa? Pergi ke patung Lisabon di Dragon Span dan letakkan paket di sana. Jangan letaknya di bawah kali. Ah, di bawah, di bawah. Dikubur guys di sini. Berikutnya ayo kita menuju tempat yang berair dan letakkan paket di perairan. Paket apa ini guys? Stream health-nya error nih. 2 menit error stream health. Ya perlu ini deh, kipas-kipas nih. Kalau kayak gini kedengeran nggak ini suara angin? Oh kedengeran ya. Sorry guys. Angin bertiup sangat kencang di sini.
Crumble.
Nggak bisa ya.
Off we go.
Right.
Adventure time.
Ya.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Nice and spicy. Eat this. I can fix this.
Masa kita kalangin sama Goba? Goba ngalangin kita. Tangan pakai di gua, oke. Gua mana? Oh, pinggir gua. Streamingnya nggak stabil guys. Ini Ganyu masih mana ini di. Streaming is healthy. Oh, udah healthy. Bentar ya. Ya perlu di setup dulu nih, panas banget kayaknya nih di sini. Bentar.
Did you hear about the Sakoku
The
decree?
Sakoku decree? Did something disastrous happen again?
It's so nice to de-stress.
Did you hear about the Sakoku decree?
The Sakoku decree?
Tes, halo.
Did something disastrous happen
Halo.
again?
Nah, udah. Masih poor loh, connection kita poor loh. Bukan stream health kita, bukan connection. Stream health. Kayaknya panas guys, ini guys. Harus diadamkan dulu, Jadi kita setup PC dulu ya.
The Sakoku decree? Did something disastrous happen again?
If you lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world.
Did you hear about the Sakoku decree?
Gini baik. Oke. Oh, ada yang mau bergabung, siapa nih? Rafael, kita nggak tahu Rafael siapa. Kok tapi dia ke Serenity pot kita ya. Ngapain dia ke sana nitip pot kita? Ambil, ambil. Ya, thank you, thank you. Ambil. Siapa Rafael? Rafael teman kita kah? Aku lupa ada punya teman namanya Rafael. Oh iya, Rafael. Rafael lindung ya? Chat dulu kita guys. Chat ayo chat. Wah. Nah, aku punya di sini nggak? Keren. Lupa, kirain bukan teman Indonesia gitu. Kita main nanya aja ada Discord apa enggak. Ngelawak. Atau aku yang add. Siapa lagi? Granito. Oh udah ada Ciwigo. Oh Ciwigo udah ada di Discord kita. Guys ya. Ya guys ya.
Did you hear about the Zakoku decree?
Streaming healthy 2 menit doang, habis itu error lagi. Wah kacau emang nih. Kacau guys. Pagi-pagi lagi. Pagi-pagi yang menyenangkan seperti ini sudah diganggu-ganggu dengan error guys. Kacau. Tapi suara aman lah ya. Aku newbie di Discord nggak apa-apa Neko. Oke, akunmu apa? Nanti ku yang add. Dia nggak tahu guys cara yang nge-add. Gawat. Kenceng banget suara gue ya. Cek dulu ya. Akunmu apa? Nanti ku yang add.
Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do.
Gawat. Kenceng banget suara gue ya. Enggak kenceng guys. Tadi kita nggak ngeliat YouTube lu ya. Apa ini kekencangan? Flora.
Gosh, all I can think about is D-Luke.
Kenapa di lu? Ya itu bunga kok. Bunga bentuknya itu ya. Kayak paket gitu kamu. Nggak mati bunganya. Mana nih? Nih. Pagi-pagi guys, teman kita banyak juga yang on guys. Kacau. Memang main Genshin tuh enaknya pagi-pagi. Teviat masih cerah ya. Nah lihat no. Masih cerah Teviat. Jadi nggak terlalu panas. Nah. Anjay. Loncat dong. Ayo. Kamu kan kambing gunung gak nih? Dari jauh aja ya, kita malas deket-deket. Wah nggak kenal lagi. Rip M. Minggir.
Access denied.
Udah berkumpul di sana semua. Wah, karena padahal udah dari belakang loh, aneh banget, nggak logis. Kita udah nyerang dari belakang, dia kagak ke damage. Bakar. Nah, udah pakai cara tanpa tameng. Sip. Jangan-jangan dia nggak tahu akun dia apa. Ya, si Neko. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Aduh, YouTube, kenapa sih YouTube? Settingannya apa? Udah bener juga. Udah terendah semua nih YouTube. Kacau tuh YouTube. Apa yang salah dengan streamingku? Biasanya begini bisa. Karena kita cek OBS dulu guys. Ya udahlah. Mau gimana lagi guys? Lanjut aja guys. Mungkin hanya aku drop apanya nih? Kayak aku misalnya lama Valentine hashtag 4335. Ada akunmu di bawah kiri harusnya, atau di bagian profile ada nama plus hashtagnya, hashtag plus hashtag nomor, hashtag mana sih, hashtag nomor, atau add friend lah. Kamu ribet sekali. Stream healthy 728, abis itu langsung error lagi. Gawat emang streamingnya. Add friend, padahal dia nggak tahu add friend gimana guys. Aku drop apanya, aku nggak tahu drop apanya. Ini gimana tadi? Sampai lupa kita mau ngapain. Oh situ. Sampai encoding overload considering turning down. Aduh, encoding overload kata OBS guys.
Next on the agenda.
Ini udah dicolok loh, sebentar ya. Kenapa overload tuh? Banyak apa yang dibuka? Pasan dikit yang dibuka. Kita tutupin dulu dah. Apa yang tutup ya? Ini exit. Ini juga exit. Ya, mana lagi exit? Ini apa nih? Akhiri dulu, akhiri. Ini juga akhiri. Exit. Nah, udah nih, harusnya udah baik-baik saja. Oh iya ya, wait ya. Oke Neko.
Next on the agenda.
Kamu sih nembak-nembak, belum 2 kali ngecharge nih. Nah, langsung aja guys ya, nggak usah lawan-lawan kelamaan. Kita kebanyakan ngatur streaming tadi. Nah kan ini udah excellent nih, udah bagus nih. Mana sih? Nah, back to the game, back to the game. Back to the game, bro. Bro. Sure. Love lu. Manjat gue. Encoding overload, waduh overload lagi guys. Tapi ya sudah lah ya. Encoding preset faster. Gimana kalau faster ntar jelek bro. Aduh.
We're way behind schedule.
Salah lagi. Nggak fokus. 1, 2.
Access denied.
Solidify.
Ricuh. 1, 2. Habis. 1, 2. 1, 2. Masa mundur bro, udah tau nge-lag. langsung misi. Ambil ini dulu. Apa OBS kita nggak terengos-engos kah OBS kita? Encoding overload juga. Udah 30 fps loh.
It's so nice to de-stress.
Apa overload guys? Aduh. Hah? Bframe harusnya 4 kali ya? Oh, bframe 3, nggak bisa 4. No. Unsafe. Selama Genshin-nya masih bekerja ya. Lupa diambil. Stream healthy tuh 729 sampai sekarang. Alhamdulillah.
Add Thank you for
Pencet, sorry. Karena kita mau ngapain? Oh ya, the chasm. Teleport guys. Ini story, harusnya story sih. Ngantuknya. Nggak ngantuk, aku nggak ngantuk guys. Ya kali aku ngantuk guys. Nggak mungkin. Nggak mungkin aku mengantuk. Udah excel aja. OBS-nya nih ngeluh mulu. Entah kalau diturunin gambarnya kotak-kotak yang Minecraft guys. Tapi dia ngeluh terus. Beli apa gitu ya biar bisa cerita nih story nih.
Wait, where are we?
Kita masih buat tanah. Paimon sudah baikan.
Better. Paimon just got a little fright because she's never seen a crazy place like this before.
Auto dulu ya, kita ganti
Who would have thought the best guide in all of
ganti
Japan
judul
would
dulu.
end up so out of their depth?
Melanjutkan story apa namanya, lupa. Ini story apa?
Yeah. So anyway, Paimon just had the weirdest dream. There were cattle mooing constantly.
Story apa sih namanya?
Yeah, just like that.
Just like that jadi tawa.
Ushi, were
Ushi?
you looking after Paimon?
Ushi. New Star Approach. Nih.
Traveler, it looks like the Conqueror of Demons is awake.
New Star Approach ya namanya.
I'm fine. Don't worry.
New Star Approach. I'm fine, don't worry.
The karma I carry is dangerous to humans. Keep your distance.
Well, I have Adepti blood in me, so I wouldn't worry too much.
Even so,
What happened while Paimon was sleeping? How did Xiao get here?
with a little help, I was able to find my way here.
Sedikit bantuan orang. Semuanya berkat Yanfei.
Conqueror of demons. Could you tell us what happened before you joined us?
No need to be so formal. Just call me Shao.
Oh, sure.
Xiao.
It was a senseless battle. I came here looking for someone, but when I found them, they weren't anything like how I expected.
Siapa tuh?
Madam Ping says that you usually base
Apakah
yourself at Wangshuin to guard the main
itu
road
adalah
through Dihua
karakter
Marsh.
baru?
It's unusual for you to go looking for someone yourself. Are they an Adeptus?
Iya, Abetus lain.
I'm looking for a yaksha called Bosacius.
Sebenarnya pernah dengar. So
Bosacious.
tahu Rama nih.
Is that one of the 5 yakshas? Like you? I thought that you were the only one left. Aren't the other 4 gone from the world?
Oh
You
guys,
could say that.
karakter baru nih ntar.
But Bosacius's body is the only one that was never found. Yakshas deal with God's remains all the time, and we become tainted by karma. Over time, it inevitably drives us to madness. The last time I saw Bosacius, it was the day he lost his mind. He left. No one knew where he went, and I never heard from him again. But Bosacius was the eldest of us. He once told us, as Yakshas we will experience countless wars. Whether we live or die, we must promise to take care of each other, and know each other's fate to the very end.
Did he forget his promise because he lost his sanity?
It's possible, but I did not. I am the sole survivor. So it is my duty to find out the fates of the others.
Enggak.
What made you come to the chasm? Did you hear something about Bosacius being here?
Yes.
Did you know that 500 years ago, the beasts of Conria invaded the chasm?
Ya tahu.
That war lasted a long time. It is said that in the midst of the battle, a brave Yaksha was seen putting up a heroic fight. But no one knew the Yaksha's name.
But there were many more than 5 yakshas in total. So there's no guarantee it was Bosacius.
Bosacius.
Wow. But you must think it was probably him if you came here to investigate, right?
Right.
I am by no means certain, and I didn't have any other clues except for this one. But Bosacius was proud. If he had taken part in that war, he would have announced his name. So at first, I thought the nameless Yaksha couldn't be him.
Jadi kamu sudah menemukan Bosacius.
Wait. So it
Bosacius.
was Bosacius you were fighting with? Did he injure you?
Yes.
No way!
The invasion of monsters from Conria, the battle in the chasm, and Yelan's ancestor. I have a feeling that somehow these are all connected.
Luhunya
Life is full
Yelan
of
yang mana?
coincidences, but this is too much of a coincidence. Could this all be related to the fantastic compass mentioned in the will, too?
What will?
Surat
Oh,
wasiat.
right. I came here because of a will. Maybe it's not something you've come across much before, but both mortals and Adepti sometimes write out their final wishes so somebody else will carry them out after they've passed. It's known as a last will and testament.
And this can be done at any time?
Whoa! You wanna write a will? Now?
It was no accident that you saw my illusion that day. This place used your desire to find me to create a trap that you would willingly walk into. Pure deception is easy to spot, but the truth laced with lies can be a fatal combination. What you heard were really things that I said. It made sure you heard my real voice to create panic. This one-way communication was the bait. If we hadn't managed to get in touch through the spatial rift, we may well have lost someone by now. Rather than murdering in cold blood, this space seems more intent on consuming souls.
Ya, makanya dijebak ya. Nggak dibunuh.
Impossible!
Our opponent is very clever. It is not safe to stay here. Everyone, whether I accomplish what I came here to do or not, I must find a way to get you out safely.
Yelan.
I rejoined to warn you that it's extremely dangerous here. If you stay here too long, this space may well devour you.
But how do you know?
You
Ditelan apa
might
nih?
become a shadow of your former self, wandering the underground like a lost soul.
Sounds like you saw them too.
Yelan, you're back.
I've been back a while. I was listening to the conversation. I've seen some strange things here too. Objects that shouldn't be here. Strange figures appearing, then vanishing. I don't think any of it is real.
So they're just illusions?
At first, I had the same thought. But it's not that simple. There may come a day when these illusions become real and attack you.
From what you were saying a moment ago, it sounds like you know a way out of here.
I can't say for sure. It's just a guess. As Yanfei said, this space is chaotic and unstable. But it has its weaknesses. By attacking the point where both spaces connect, I was able to create a rift and move from one to the other. So, if I use all the energy I have, I may be able to tear a passage out of this chaotic space.
Really? So powerful attacks can affect the space itself. I had wondered if that was a possibility.
Whoa. But what do you mean by all the energy you have?
I mean, it will take everything I've got.
Bahkan nyewanya.
Wait a minute. When you said you were gonna get us out safely, you mean you're gonna stay here?
You can't be serious.
I saw Bosacius underground. That's when I realized the horror of this place. A single blast can only create a very small opening. To send you back to the outside world, I may need to continuously channel power in order to keep the tunnel open. I know how to fight to the bitter end. I can do this.
Kenapa tuh Rama? Tapi kalau kamu memakai semut
No.
bakal
No way.
mati.
Even if what you're saying is true, I can't agree to this.
Paimon neither. It's not much of an escape plan if we gotta leave someone behind.
Kita harus meninggalkan tempat ini bersama-sama.
It's
Asik.
only a good or bad plan if there are other options to compare it to. But that's not the situation we're in right now. I doubt you'd still be stuck here if anyone had a better idea.
But can you be certain that your plan will work?
I cannot.
What is wrong with you? You can't bet your life on something if you don't even know it's gonna work. It's not worth it.
To conclude, I'm not agreeing to this plan.
What if I told you? This is my last will.
Oh,
You?
wasiatnya mungkin wasiat karena pekerjaan dia.
That's your strategy, huh? No offense, but we have no guarantee this plan of yours will succeed, or even that it's safe. You said it yourself. Yakshas pose a danger to humans. You really expect us to accept your self-righteous plan just because you say so?
The battlefield is a treacherous place. Every opportunity you take, you put everything on the line for. If you fear sacrifice and failure, you can never be victorious.
I've been in my fair share of treacherous battles, so I know full well that you never bring up extreme measures like this until the very, very end. You say these things in the hope that we will understand and accept them. But if you don't even know that your self-sacrifice is going to pay off, all you're doing is hurting morale. Besides, if you were really so determined to end it all, you wouldn't have given us the opportunity to share our opinions. You think you're oh so cold and ruthless, but I'm not buying it. And anyway, losing one of us so the rest can escape? Some victory that is.
Yelan, don't be so harsh.
Roasting, Ellen
Point is,
roasting
It's
Shell.
not time for drastic measures yet. It's possible there's
Jurus
a hidden
terakhir.
passage leading to the exit that we just haven't discovered.
Drastic measure.
What if there isn't? Or if we don't find it? And in the end, I'm so weak that I don't have the strength left to sacrifice myself. What do you propose we do then?
Nothing.
As things stand, there's no difference between sacrificing you and trying to find another way out, in terms of the likelihood of success. If we can't say that one strategy is better than the other, we certainly shouldn't be rushing into a risky course of action.
Ngeklik ya. Kelihatannya Elan jadi tambah emosi. Susah susahnya lagi ini.
Did someone say a strong enough strike can break us out of this place? Yeah, that's right. I heard ya. No one's staying behind to let anyone else out, all right? Enough talk. It's time for action. Come on, whatever you are. Let's see how long you manage to keep us trapped in here after I'm finished with you.
Apa sih itu? Tapi mencairkan suasana sih.
Easy now.
Have a taste of this! Whew, okay, so I didn't tear the whole place down. But check it out, new path. If you need a hero, I'm the man for the job.
Langsung pisan.
Should have seen this coming. Why do you always have to do things like this?
Shinobu.
Shinobu.
What happened to Ito? Did he pass out?
Usi kok nggak.
Boss used up all his strength in one punch. Maybe that's the reason he managed to tear open a passage.
Let me see if there's any way I can stabilize it.
He did this because he heard us arguing, right?
The thing with Boss is, he just can't stand conflict between teammates. Whenever we get into an argument in the Arataki gang, he always goes and does something shocking to calm everyone down. Today, he's done it again. He may not have known you for very long, but when he said he sees everyone as part of the same team, he truly means that. Another thing with Boss is, he hates it when other people sacrifice themselves, but he always seems to end up doing it himself. That said, there's a slight distinction to be made with him. When he does things like this, he doesn't really think he's sacrificing himself, because he genuinely believes that he's strong enough to defeat any obstacle he's facing.
Giant eagle alert! And wasn't he just doing the same thing Shao suggested?
The boss is hardly open to persuasion. Besides, he always acts without thinking. There's no doubt that he really thought he was about to solve everything in one hit. It's not just him either. The other guys in the Arataki gang are more or less the same. That's why they need someone like me to clean up after them. I couldn't stop him if I tried, so I might as well just let him do his thing. Besides, often his harebrained intuition is surprisingly on point. We might punch our way out of here yet.
Ito? Please tell Paimon you're okay?
I'm sorry.
Don't be. You have nothing to apologize for. Both you and Yelan made some very good points. Still, if this was an Arataki gang issue and you were one of our members, I have to say I'd side with Yelan on this one. The boss definitely wasn't sacrificing himself. He firmly believed that we'd be able to find a way out through the passage he opened up, and he's certainly not expecting to be left behind. Everyone's important. We have to support each other if we're going to get out of here. Your survival is of huge importance to some people. No, to a whole lot of people.
Iyalah.
Shinobu?
Everyone, let's all do our best to try and find a way out. There's still a chance. I'm sure we can escape. Leave the boss to me. Don't worry.
Kita masuk nih, jaga jalan yang baru buat dia. Ya Xiao iya udah. Kan langsung.
Everyone, It
Oh,
seems this passage doesn't lead to the outside world,
malam aku
but
nih.
deeper inside.
Kopla.
What the? So Ito's efforts were in vain?
No, it's still worth exploring. I'll go.
Aha, I see. I'm with you. So far, I still haven't found the thing I came looking for. That magical device, remember? If this domain has the power to project our imaginations or the things we're searching for into reality.
Oh, right! No wonder she keeps telling us to keep going. If it's a magical device, it must be super.
Well, I can't guarantee that, but it's worth a try.
Siap.
I will find a way.
Keren
Let him
banget Shell
go.
tuh.
But if you're planning on going into that domain too, then come with me.
Apakah kita akan
After
memakai
all, I'm
Anvei,
just a lawyer.
guys?
We'll be safer if we team up. By the way, you and Xiao seem pretty close, huh? Yelan got a bit worked up just now, so I just wanted to apologize on her behalf.
Nggak apa-apa.
I have to say though, if Yelan hadn't spoken out like she did, I'm not sure she would have gotten through to him. Also, self-sacrifice is something, from what I know, she's lost comrades in the line of duty before, and then was rescued herself.
Gitu.
Maybe being a survivor is what makes her. How can things ever be the same again, knowing that your life was saved when others weren't? In a way, salvation can. If I were her, I'm not sure I would have done anything different. Oh, wait, when's. Yeah! Right, that's much safer. Since Ito can't fight right now, I've cast a spell to protect you guys.
Thank you, Senpai. Please, be
Spell.
careful.
We will. Same to you. Alright, traveler, let's go.
Emang jurusnya Anvei apaan, guys? Gak pernah dipakai soalnya. Apa nih? Nggak ada ya? Domain baru semakin dalam. Ide, gokil. Oh, ini. Dia jalannya ini ya. Domain terus kan kemarin cerita 1 domain, cerita 2 domain, cerita yang ketiga domain lagi nih. Kita belum share
What's this?
live stream, guys. Kacau. Lupa kita live streaming, guys. Share live streaming. Shoo. Di pagi dunia Teviat ya. Link and video. Bentar kita share live streaming tuh ya. Nggak ada yang ini lo join lo, kacau lo. Oke, udah kelar. Apa ini? Sungguh pemandangan aneh tapi indah.
Look at that huge disc in the distance. Hold on. Is that the fantastic compass?
What? That's the best description you can come up with? It's way, way bigger than that!
Well, it seems our theory checked out. In my humble legal opinion, that's almost certainly the magical device But if this really is the fantastic compass, it's so huge! I mean, come on, Yanfei. Don't give up now. What the... Are they? They look familiar. Oh,
Want a taste of my hammer?
Incinerate! Yikes!
Kutunya ngapain Nelan?
Incinerate!
Harus ditekan ya. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, tekan.
Inadmissible evidence! Boom boom!
Enggak ini. Enggak apa namanya?
Easy peasy.
Easy
Just like
peasy.
last time. You know, when I ran into them before, I was working on a big commercial case. The defendant hired them to attack me, just to get back at me. Happens all the time. Luckily, I'm well trained in martial arts, so taking them down was a piece of cake.
Martial art apa
But these aren't the
magic?
exact
Ya Anvel
same
lebih ke
guys as I
magic
met
gak sih?
last time.
Orang ini dia.
Is this space recreating scenes from my memory? Maybe
Oh.
this is one of the ways our adversary intends to devour us.
Nih ingetan dia ternyata nggak asli gitu, maksudnya nggak asli. Bukan banyak petunjuk dalam ini nih.
Next on the here's a smaller disc here. Judging from the appearance and design, in all likelihood, this is the Fantastic Compass. Why is there a small version of the Fantastic Compass stuck in the ground? What's it for?
Kamu menemukan kertas dalam ruangan misterius. Ya. Ini apa nih?
We're way behind schedule.
Wah. Oh, belum. Putar ya.
A new entrance. Great.
Mana new entrance? Hah?
We're way behind schedule.
Oh, tiap ini beda. Ya, masuk.
Whoa. Is this a tunnel? This is weird. It feels like it's connecting to another world.
Baliknya gimana nih?
Another time.
Udah gitu doang. Udah, kita kesini lagi guys. Putar maju deh. Another world. Hah? Sama aja nih tempat kita ini lagi. Tempat yang sama. Kosong. Wah, nggak jelas guys. Kita nggak tahu ini dibawa kemana.
I thought we might run into some other people here, but apparently not.
Suara apa itu?
The Fatui? Whose memory is this?
Memori kita sih lawan Fatui terus ya.
Just as I thought.
Oh, iya man.
Yelan, you're here.
I will take you down no matter how many times you show up.
Hey, relax. We're together now.
Kita bakal pakai Ellen guys. Oh,
Gotcha.
tuh.
Motion to compel.
But my defense was
The
watertight.
heck. Sakit banget.
Busted.
Boom boom.
It's jury.
Asli apa sih?
Things are about to get dicey.
Mustn't give up. But can I
Bicara dengan Yelan. Halo
Amateurs.
Yelan.
Still, they dare to come after me.
Ingatan Yelan
You
gue.
still got it.
Suara yang barusan itu.
Remember how I said I'd seen some illusions myself? Those were the same words I heard last time. The space seems to be reproducing that memory. Now that you know, at least we're all on the same page.
He said the word fantastic. Was he talking about the fantastic compass?
Yanfei, see that thing on the ground?
Yeah, we tinkered with it. That's how we met up with you. I guess it's a miniature version of the fantastic compass in the distance. It has a close connection to the entire space.
It looks somewhat familiar. Let me think.
Mundur bisa, maju nggak bisa. Belakang lagi nih. Cuman bisa 2. Oh ini.
Next on the agenda.
Tak mana sih? Ini. Mana nih? Masuk ya nih. Apa ada itu ya? Yang nggak ada. Tadi nggak ada atapnya loh. Sekarang ada atapnya. Cuman bisa 2 kalau nggak mundur ke depan. Oh. Oh, kayaknya gua tahu nih harus kemana nih.
We're way behind schedule.
Itu pohonnya tiba-tiba jadi tinggi. Oh, paham. Ini masa lalu, ini masa depan nih. Kita menuju ke masa depan yang pohonnya tinggi. Ntar di situ ada gua gitu. Masuk. So tahu aja nih ya, so ide aja dulu. Kita belum lihat orang lain gimana nyelesainnya soalnya. Udah gitu dong. Aku kira ada apa guys ya.
We're way behind schedule.
Kita ke ini lu maju dulu ya.
Next up.
Pertanyaannya, berapa kali kita maju-maju? Ini tempat tadi. Hah? Kita suruh mana guys? Masuki alam baru. Iya udah. Apa sih? Terus sangkut di pohon. Itu siapa? Itu ya?
Next on the agenda.
Oh bukan. Kemana sih guys nih?
We're way behind schedule.
Kita udah ke masa depan. Ini masa depan jarum tersangkut. Ini juga tersangkut masa lalu. Aneh banget dah. Aneh banget. Kita suruh ngapain coba? Ya udah. Ini mau jalan. Nih, ini masalah nih. Ini jangan ke masa depan. Kita putar lagi ke belakang. Putar lagi ke belakang. Nggak bisa. Putar ke depan coba. Putar lagi ke depan. Nggak bisa. Masalahnya kita tadi udah di depan. Ini buang ini. Hancur kali. Astaga. Astaga, bener dong. Kita ke masa depan, pohonnya hilang. Ya kan, gitu kan? Harusnya. Logis dong. Tuh.
We're way behind schedule.
Astaga. Maju lagi. Kita di masa depan. Nah. Oh, jauh banget. Merah. Warna merah, guys.
Next on the agenda.
Another new space.
If everywhere within this space follows the same rules, there must be another small.
Bosacious. I can't believe someone like you would end up as a lost soul underground.
No enemies.
Wait, is the enemy hiding itself? Oh no. We should go.
Stay back. This is my fight. Do not come.
Kamu lawan siapa, Xiao? Kosong, tiba-tiba ada.
Filthy monsters! So many people have died at your hands.
The fuck?
I lured you here to this underground space because I found your weakness.
Hiding and ambushing from the dark is Bosacious's signature tactic.
Die here with me.
Huh? How did a valiant warrior like you die here? Useless.
Anak juga ya pakai Xiao.
Oh, this is not going well for Xiao.
No matter. I know how this ends.
Mana ini dia nggak mukul gua juga.
Look! Bosacious is showing signs of fatigue.
Bosacious. Martial Retris. Even your strength is finite. But your illusion is not as mighty as you. This is not you in all your glory. And I wonder what Rex Lapis would think if he saw what had become of the first Yaksha.
Leave! I'll deal with the rest. We can't let the monsters get to the surface. Everyone, remember, we must hold the line at 60 miles outside the chasm at all costs.
Dia nyerang, cuman nggak berdamage ini loh. Kita juga nggak bisa nyerang dia. Ini sampai kapan nih? Nah, Xiao bicara dengan Xiao. Oke. Kocak. Wah.
Enough! Phantom, be gone!
Padahal kita nggak pakai ultinya dia.
Xiao, are you okay?
Padahal kamu saja belum sembuh dari lukamu. Oh.
This is my purpose. Don't worry about me.
So your invisible opponent was the legendary Bosacious, Martial Vitris?
Jalan ninjaku. Ini adalah jalan ninjaku, guys.
Yes.
Kata Xiao.
So excuse my stubbornness. Bosacious has been missing for centuries. This may have been the last time I will ever see him.
He was saying something about holding the line at all costs.
He fought here. The nameless Yaksha from the legends. It was him.
But didn't you say he'd always announce his name? How could his name be lost to time? What happened?
I don't know. Maybe he forgot who he was.
Because the karma you spoke of drove him to madness?
Bosacius had already gone mad before he disappeared. There was no way of knowing if his memories were intact.
He still took part in the Battle of the Chasm despite having gone mad?
We Yakshas are not a race that thrive in peacetime. It's likely that he was drawn by the scent of bloody war. Slaughter is what we do best. Maybe it's the only thing we know.
Kita diem-diem aja,
This
kita
battle
nggak ngomong.
confirmed my suspicions. As we had speculated, in other words, despite going mad, Bosacius came here. This space recreated him as he was during the battle. The way he fought was so...
Bosacius's illusion said he'd discovered the monster's weakness and lured them underground. What kind of place could this be? Defeating Conria's monsters is no small feat.
Guys, it could just be me, but
This space is really starting to affect us.
I believe Bosacius stayed here underground. But now he is gone. If we don't leave, we may meet the same fate. Time to move on. You
Kok
fought
dia bisa
well,
pergi,
Bosacius.
kita ini.
Goodbye.
Kalau mana bisa, mungkin aja dia jadi inian baru kita. Apa guys? Karakter baru guys, ya kan? Ini gimana lagi, aneh buat. Gak bisa ngapa-ngapain, cok. Kita ke ruang sebelah dulu. Kelewatin jembatan gini, kan lama nih.
Next on the agenda.
Stabilize.
Gimana cara ngelarinya nih? Oh, tarik. Nice, nice. Kita maju lagi ke depan. Maju ke masa depan. Tadi nggak ada elo, bro. Bentar. Ini ke merah tadi kan?
We're way behind schedule.
Kita udah ke merah. Nah, putar ke belakang, mundur coba. Mundur lagi. Mundur. Oke. Si paling mundur guys. Putih, wah ini berarti jalan pulang guys. Biasanya kan kalau cahaya-cahaya jalan keluar kan. Mungkin wah, kemungkinan ini jalan keluar. Kemungkinan ya, kita nggak tahu.
Looks like there's some information here. Shall we take a look? Okay.
Shall we take a look? Nggak usah baca guys, puyeng.
It looks like these were letters written by the Millilith.
So, who's this Boyang that...
Boyang was...
you mean Boyang fought along?
I believe so.
And the Millilith soldiers were their brothers in all...
I guess now we have a pretty good idea.
Yes.
So...
Come on, let's not stay here. I have a gut feeling that sooner or later we'll connect all the dots. And then, still, who knows how this space is planning on revealing...
Masuki alam yang baru. Alam yang baru. Ini. Go. Apa nih, gelap banget. Ini adalah ekstra abis. Kegelapan yang hakiki. Gitu guys ya cara
Nothing here at all.
kerjanya nih,
Creepy space.
story ini.
It has the
Agak-agak
feel of the abyss.
mengecoh.
But where are the...
Your memory? Of what? The Abyss? So, this place is created purely based on...
Kita disuruh jalan-jalan.
It's getting darker. It's...
Emang Paimon
Mummy,
pernah?
wait!
Akhirnya kita bersuara, guys. Biasanya kita nggak pernah bersuara. Terus kejar dia. Ayo. Kirain ngejar.
Huh? What's that shiny round thing on the ground?
The fantastic compass!
In the other spaces, the fantastic compass was always partially buried in the ground. But this one...
Oh, she was just a... So, she appeared as an illusion because you miss her so much, huh?
Yenfei, are you sure this is the fantastic...
I think so. There were no pictures in the will, but based on the description, it seems to check out. Yelan? What is it?
From the design and build, this fantastic compass looks extremely similar to the catalysts used by my clan. I just need to... Someone's used this before. There may be a hidden message inside.
Taruh mana
Let's get
nih?
out of here and find somewhere safe.
Tiba-tiba kita teleport ke ruang bawah tanah kita.
All right, here we'll be fine. Take a moment to catch your breath while I try to unlock the fantastic compass.
Ngobrol sama orang-orang. Enggak. Nggak salah ya. Langsung keluar aja, guys. Oh, jangan-jangan ada peti lagi tadi di inian. Tapi kita udah keluar. Udahlah.
Well, well. This is not...
Oh, seems like you've made a new discovery.
Nama aku Boyang, nggak usah
This
baca.
information was left by a thaumaturge called Boyang.
Aku kemarin cari
Who,
tentang
as you know, is the...
All this information. It was...
Hundreds of years ago, two of my ancestors, brothers, were gifted the fantastic compass by someone of great... They set out together, but only one of them made it back. Minus his sanity.
minus insanity.
Correct. One possibility is that when they fought alongside Bosacius, they were tainted by his karma. Neither of them had visions, so they wouldn't have been able to...
From reading through this, it sounds like Boyang...
Well, this is just wonderful.
What do we do? Are we gonna die here?
Nggak mungkin, Paimon. Masih ada beberapa hari lagi, Paimon. Tenang aja.
Paimon's had enough of this place. Let me out!
What was that?
Huh?
Apa nih? Tiba-tiba.
I got it! I just had a thought. Give me a second, I just need to double check.
Lu bisa magic gini, ngambil buku dari entah dari mana. Aha. Kenapa, Envy?
Traveler, I just realized something. Okay, so on my way here, I was studying the will the whole time. But I didn't give any thought to the book that the will was inside of. I don't know it verbatim, but I have read it before. The gist of the story goes like this. Millennia ago, an Adeptus made a magic device to seal away evil monsters. Later, he made good friends with a human and gave the device to him to use as a catalyst. A few years later, great demons haunted the mountains. The mortal and the Adeptus joined forces to exorcise them using the same device. And that's not all. The book also says this. When mortal and Adepti powers are combined, one can move the heavens and shake the earth. This contraption is proof that mortals and I have both Adepti and human lineage. Maybe my power can work. It worked! I mean, the effect only lasted an instant because I'm not strong enough. And look, something seemed...
By heaven's might and the gods of the 5 regions, Yaksha and mortal to...
That's their voices from when they made the seal. Bosacius and my ancestor. They sealed off this...
I see. Everyone, let's go back and meet up with Ito and Shinobu.
Paimon can barely move anymore.
Paimon, just hang in there, okay? Trust me, there's still hope.
Let's go.
Nggak mau mati, masih mau menemani kamu. Bicara dengan Yelan. Where's Yelan? Good. Yelan. Nih. Mana Yelan? Mana Yelan?
Next on the agenda.
Cuman. Yelan. Yelan gimana guys? Asli, kenapa nggak dari tadi sih? Kita kan jadinya, Yelan di sini. Ini bukan Yelan nih. Shinobu nih. No,
Ito, we're back!
ada apa dengan itu?
He must be exhausted, because he still hasn't woken up yet. What about you guys? You found...
We found the fantastic compass. The previous owner left a message inside, and it seems like the previous owner was stuck here forever too.
Shoot!
This isn't over
Shit.
yet. Listen to me. Just now, I tried channeling my power into the fantastic compass.
But all that did was activate the records from when the seal was created.
Right, but the issue wasn't with the compass. It was with the... Remember what the book says? When mortal and adepti powers are combined, only when a mortal and an adeptus combine their powers can the I'm a mix of human and adeptus. So the fact that the fantastic compass responded to me shows that the system is still functional. Lucky for us, we also happen to have a full adeptus and a human with training in the magic arts.
Interesting. So that's what was going through your head.
So, an Adeptus and a human need to channel their
Yes, if my guess is correct. Then, when both of you put your full power into the fantastic compass, last time, it was used to seal the intersection between this place and the...
Then we're home.
Awesome. So there's still...
You bet.
Your idea.
Okay, well let's all take a quick break.
Oh boy. Paimon's so...
Yelan, Xiao, how...
I'm all set.
I'm ready.
Oh, but Yanfei, there's... I'm afraid you probably won't be able to take the fantastic compass out of here. From what I can tell, everything within this domain is the result... We all came here for different purposes. And everything that's happened here has been in response to our own imagination. This space... Well, it's more than just a space. Whether there's some kind of higher power at work here, I don't know, but... Also, according to the history of the chasm, this place must have existed for a very long time. Oh, that. Yeah.
Huh? Wait a second.
Who else did you think it was? That snake is probably a remnant of Conrion's civilization, and crystals are highly effective against it. If so, I'm extremely sorry.
No. You're just trying to help us and solve the problem. You're definitely not...
If you could almost liken this bizarre space to a living being that throws all kinds of hallucinations at us to deceive us. Everyone we've seen here, and all the paths we've walked. Additionally, most of the things here are static. So if we really do manage to escape...
That's actually what I think, too. That's precisely why it's such a miracle that we even
This whole thing feels like we're breaking free from our shackles using a spear that by rights should...
This is a long shot, but it may be our last chance. So, whose wish was it that summoned this device?
Perhaps it was. But maybe there's another reason. Your incredibly strong commitment. It's a shame that we couldn't find your family. But if they were here, I'm sure they'd want nothing.
I gotta say, it does intrigue me. If this is fate, then let's grab it in our hands and
Leave the boss to Ushi and me. We're ready.
Traveler, take care of Paimon. Yanfei,
Sure.
Satu, dua.
stars align, bestow your light. Evil purged by thunder's might. Spirit curbed, pneuma
iyalah nama
surged.
Xiao.
By dictum divine, heed these words. Do as I command!
Aha! The fantastic compass is an amplifier. Maintain this energy level, and we may stand a chance.
I will maintain the energy flow.
Understood.
Everyone, stand back.
Gokil.
I shall hold the line by sealing the surface.
As Yakshas, we must fight for this world. General Alatus, falling in!
Gokil.
Watch out!
Kankuro sama Sasori, guys.
This trip may be dangerous, yet you insist on going.
I have guarded this place for several hundred years, only to seek the nameless Yaksha. Do I request your approval?
Gokil, ada zombie ada di situ. Kita pakai pedang ya. Ayolah, kita motong hantu, gimana ceritanya kita motong hantu? Hah? Nggak works dong, bro. Keren banget jalannya, kayak Olympus gitu. Benang Olympus. Wah, Xiao karakter utama nih di sini. Wah, pecah. Hah?
You can't keep this up. Your strength won't last.
Jatuh dong. Gantian Yelan. Anjir. Ciao. Karakter kita. Bukan karakter kita sih. Aku nggak punya. Siapa tuh? Apakah Rama? Oh, bukan. Anjay, Zhongli. Ada campur tangan Zhongli, guys. Sebagai dewa. Luar biasa, Zhongli. Perjalanan yang unik sekali, guys. Menggunakan teleportasi Doraemon. Story 3 ya, story bagian 3. Coba ntar kita cek tadi itu apa.
That was close. I thought you were gonna get left behind. I'm so glad you're okay. That was terrifying.
Ya tadi ada
I know what you were thinking, but
ada
never
Zhongli,
mind.
guys.
I know I can't talk you out of a I don't think we were ever going to reach an agreement over the final strategy. But in the end,
No. I could not have done this on my strength alone.
don't mention it. It looks like everyone got out unscathed, but you all look pretty exhausted. As for me, I'm gonna check the area for any unusual.
She's gone. Paimon didn't.
Maybe Yelan really doesn't believe she made a contribution. It seems like she's convinced Xiao saved us all, including her, and she doesn't. And since it's not easy to persuade Xiao of anything,
Xiao, she's criticizing you.
I'm not.
You speak only the truth. I have no quarrel with that. I will keep your words in mind.
Really? Well, it was a perilous situation we were faced with underground, and it took every single one of us for any of.
Hey, so Ballchecker still hasn't woken up yet. Surely he's not. Let's go check on him.
Slept like a rock. Good times. Huh? What you doing? What's going on? Why are you looking at me like that?
Are you in any pain?
You need to tell us if you're not feeling well.
You weren't that bright to begin with, so if we had brain damage.
The heck are you guys talking about? I'm fine. I feel like I'm forgetting something though.
It's a long story. Ito. We're indebted to you, Shinobu, and Ushi. We couldn't. I'm the reason you all got caught up in this. Please accept my apology.
Crazy talk. You helped us first. Of course we're gonna return the favor. Hey, if it weren't for you, we'd still be in a Liyue jail cell right now.
That's not quite correct. You'd be in jail, not me.
Good point. Well, okay then. How about this? To celebrate our newfound friendships, how about you let me take you to Liyue Harbor for some.
I like the sound of that. Now that you mention it. Woo.
I'm hungry too, Senpai. Why don't we head?
Paimon too! Paimon wants to come too! Fine.
All right, well, I promise I'll take good care of your friends from Inazuma. Take it easy, okay? What we just went through was. Oh, wait! Yelan left already. I was gonna treat her to.
Oh, yeah? Is that right? Wow. Okay, I'll let him know.
Dia bisa bahasa sapi, guys. Arataki itu.
Traveler, flying lavender melon. Ushi has a couple.
What?
Oh, I wanna.
Me too. Count me in.
Good idea! Let's do that! Paimon never would have guessed that Ushi was so gentle and thoughtful.
Nggak boleh nilai banteng dari luarnya aja.
Foundest truths can also be the.
You betcha! Just leave it to me.
All right, Ito.
Oh, yeah!
See you next time.
So, ngapain tadi? Sama
Finish taking care of business.
Oh, there wasn't any business. We were just saying goodbye to our friend.
You're still here. I saw the two Inazumans leave with Yenfei, heading towards. Aren't you going with them?
We still had some stuff with.
I figured it. I've checked the area. Nothing strikes me as out of the ordinary. Now, I just need to take care of the confidentiality issues. Let's hope our friends from overseas.
We got it! We got it! We'll make sure they don't say anything.
Oh. You figured me out, huh? Everyone really rose to the occasion this time. Where could that strange space have come from? And I have to investigate this further. I have a feeling that whatever lies behind all this runs deep. Also, I think someone helped us out at the last minute. They did a good deed, of course, but somehow I couldn't tell.
Zhongli, bro.
These questions will have to wait for another time. I have some follow-up work to do and reports to make.
Bye, Yelan!
Bye,
You
Yelan.
knew I was waiting for you? Really? There's somewhere I want to go.
Where is it?
A place that has to do with the Yakshas.
pohon itu ya, pohonnya shell. Tadi apa sih nama kita? Jalur berbahaya. Jalur berbahaya guys. Lihat dulu bentar ya. Jalur berbahaya bagian 2. Part 2. Genshin Impact. Sip. Save. Poor connection guys. Nah, nggak apa-apa lah. Ntar lagi. Kita sampai sini dulu dah. Udah sejam live streaming. Tapi kita mau nyari ini ya, material Ayaka ya. Lupa. Ntar lanjut lagi. Kita nyari material Ayakanya di next lanjutnya. Oke. Thank you guys yang udah nonton nih sampai ujung. Pamit. Tutup oleh Zhongli sang penyelamat tadi tuh. Lihat iniannya sama tuh belakangnya.
Stabilize.
Nggak mungkin orang lain guys yang nyelamatin tadi.